All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24. Yes, it's a Sunday stream, and I normally don't do these, but this is a makeup for Friday. Unfortunately, not a very good makeup because I'm only gonna get like an hour and 40 minutes in this stream, but it's better than nothing. Um, I'm going to continue grinding the Love for the Longball event to get my eligible Mets players up to Superfractored. As you can see, I already accomplished some of them, like Johan Santana is Superfractored, and there's a couple more to go. You know, you have Pete Alonso, who's less than 200 away. You also have Mark Vientos, who's at 6,500. So, you know, the more that I can get with him, the better. Don't forget about Jacob deGrom either. You know, he's about to reach Superfractored as well. And then, of course, the newest one that we're working on is Noah Syndergaard. I just literally put him in the lineup. Um, what was it? On Thursday, and you know, he's already up to tier 1. So let's see. Are there any other Mets? Mariners. Close, but not it. Oh, come on. Oh, fine. I didn't think we would see any Mets players. I was hopeful that we would, but apparently that's not the case. At least for center fielder. Looks like we're going with Ken Griffey Jr. Since he's tier 3, he's the highest out of all the center fielders in terms of parallel XP that I have. Let's see. Alonso's going to lead off, then Vientos, then deGrom, then Syndergaard. I know this is weird. Believe me, I get it. Okay? Starting off with a guy that really shouldn't be leading off, but if I want the parallel XP, I have to hit him lead off. And I want to get him done as soon as possible. So, more at-bats I could get with him, the better. All right, I think we're good. So, we're going to go ahead, do this, and let's get into a game. Now, like I said, this is a makeup for Friday. Believe me, I had every intention of streaming on Friday. I wanted to, but I was too tired. Okay. Unfortunately, there were complications, such as the fact that um it really didn't start off well. The I was up, I was ready to go to bed. I just had to feed my dog Ginger, and I fed her and then let her outside so that she can do her business and everything. And this was at like 8:30 in the morning, so I thought, okay, they'll just go out, do their business, maybe take another half hour, and then I could go up to bed. That's when the neighbors decided to allow their dog China, to come over and play. So now I had to wait a full hour instead of a half hour for China to be done playing with Ginger. So I was pretty annoyed with that. Then I went upstairs to go to bed, but I had to be up at noon to give my brother lunch. Not to mention my other dog, Rocky, just wouldn't let me sleep. I kept the door open so I could listen for my brother, and Rocky would just come in, jump up on the bed. I think he wanted to make sure I was still alive. Apparently that dog has no sense of what it means, no sense of sleep. which I'm pretty annoyed about. I was pretty annoyed about. But every freaking 2 to 3 hours, Rocky was like, wake up. I got to make sure you're okay. Wake up. Wake up. And unfortunately, that's not very good if you're trying to get continuous sleep. So, I was just extremely annoyed at the whole thing to the point where I was like, I can't stream because I'm going to be way too tired. And I needed to focus on getting good sleep for work. All right. Now look, streaming is important. I want to stream. But work is far, far more important. All right. Work is the one where I'm actually earning. Twitch, I'm doing this as a hobby that just happens to pay me every now and then. All right. What a stop, DeGrom. What a stop. All right. So I will always prioritize work over streaming. And I'm sorry to say that, but work is where I actually earn my money. And if I'm too tired to do work, there's a problem. I'm going to hear it from my manager, and I don't want to hear anything from my manager that is bad. So, hence why this is a make. And again, this is not a long make. Okay, this is going to be less than 2 hours because I have to work. I have to leave. I have to get ready for work at or I have to start getting ready at 5. And then I gotta catch a train by 6:30 to make sure that I get into the city on time. And I also just realized that I have like 4 lefties in a row, 4 lefties batting in a row. Yeah, and I think my opponent just realized that.
0-1.
Might actually even be more because Syndergaard, I think, is a lefty. So you had Syndergaard, DeGrom, Griffey, Schwarber. And then I forget who's up. Corbin Carroll. Yeah, that's like 5. 5 lefties in a row. Jeez. I gotta do a better job. I'm not doing it.
Counts 1-0.
But I know I at least have a base hit, so I know that I'm going to get one more at bat with Pete Alonso. And that's really all I can ask for. The goal of today is to get Pete Alonso Superfractored. And I believe we're going to accomplish it. Oh, I so wanted to bring Ken Griffey Jr. home.
Ball, that's out.
I wanted to, but I couldn't.
Aye. 0-1's the count. Ball.
Oh well.
Now
Adrian Moore. But you know what? I do see a silver lining in streaming today as opposed to Friday. Because then at least today, I can react to Juan Soto's first home run with the Mets. Albeit a spring training home run, so kind of take it with a grain of salt. Still, it's always a good sign whenever you have a whenever you have a new guy or a guy who's joining the team that's your team spent a lot of money on. It's always a good sign to have them hit a home run in their first at bat. Now, let's be honest, Brett Beatty did the same thing. He hit a home run in his first at bat, and so far it really hasn't turned into, or not first at bat, but first game. It really hasn't turned into anything, but with that said, I mean, it's still a good sign for Met fans to see Juan Soto hit a home run. And we're not, that home run, that wasn't just, barely something that he pulled to right field, got a wall scraper, over 300 feet or just under 400 feet. No, he actually hit it to dead center that was well over 400 feet. Okay? So, this was a good home run. Right? And not only that, look at the outing that Clay Holmes had as a starting pitcher. He went 9 up, 9 down. You can't ask for a better outing from Clay Holmes than that. And again, spring training, take it with a grain of salt. Okay? But it's a positive sign. It's a very positive sign. And I think as Met fans, that's what we need to look for. We need to see positive signs that what they're trying to accomplish this year could happen. And so far, I think it can. I think Juan Soto is going to be a great addition. I mean, I didn't doubt that from the beginning, but now I really have some good confidence that this year might be a good year with Juan Soto. And then Clay Holmes, he was impressive. Now, if he could do that, if Clay Holmes can do that consistently, for more innings, for like 4, 5, 6 innings, then I think the Mets just outdid the Yankees once again in terms of pitching. And also, I think that the Mets pitching staff, they're gonna, and I'm not talking about the rotation. I'm talking about the guys, Jeremy Hefner, and the coaches that are turning careers around for someone like Luis Severino, Sean Manaea. I mean, Manaea was already a starter, but they made Sean Manaea a solid start. I think the Mets pitching coaching staff really deserves a lot of credit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's if Clay Holmes can continue to be consistent.
Hey! 1-1.
What's up, gamer?
Nope. Outside.
Yeah, sometime, let me guess, did you order it through Amazon?
Hey!
You ordered it through Amazon, right? Isn't that what you told me? Yeah, sometimes Amazon can be early.
3-2.
Sometimes.
Got him.
But that's good. That means you got your. It means you got your controller, and you can still brush up on some. You can still brush up on some MLB The Show gameplay before you. Before MLB The Show 24 comes out. Or I'm sorry, 25. All right, let's get Justin Martinez.
Ball, that's pitched out. 2-0.
No, I know. Sometimes my mind gets, or my mouth gets ahead of my brain sometimes. All right, GG's to my opponent. Hope he enjoys the walk-off. I just wanted the XP. I didn't even care for the win. Well, I certainly hope that all the modes in MLB The Show 25 are actually going to be worth playing this year. You know, Road to the Show for the last couple of years has been, okay, once you get the programs done, that's kind of it. You don't really do too much else. So hopefully this year, you know, the new additions they made to Road to the Show will actually want me or make me want to play the mode beyond just getting the programs done. Like, you know, like I actually want to get inducted into the Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame. We'll see. You know what? I'm always going to be down for for Diamond Dynasty. If they do, I'm surprised they haven't said anything about storylines. Like that's the thing. I've not seen them say anything about storylines other than they introduce a new Negroes League player. You're pissed. You're not going to see 99 Fielder till August. Hey, it's going to be August. I would think closer to September, more like it. Well, actually, August is close to September, so whatever. But hey, you know what? It's worth the wait then. Because, and not only that, you can have a different version of him. Maybe there'll be like a 90 overall version. Maybe he'll be one of the collection rewards. You never know. Ooh, no. I don't want to sell that. No, I want to quick sell it. Get the stubs right there. Whoops. Man, I went through those packs like nothing. Jock Peterson. I'll take that. I know that's a popular card. That's always a popular card, Jock Peterson. Old Power Creep is back. 99 won't be till trade deadline. Okay. All right. You know, the way I see it with seasons and sets being gone, it doesn't really matter because we're gonna have all the cards available to us throughout the year and not have to worry about it. So that just means more time to be able to get them, in order to get players Superfractored. I just hope they didn't touch Superfractored, like put it back to 10,000. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't check the parallel XP progress for Pete Alonso. Shoot, I should have done that. My bad. Excuse me. Wow. Alaskan ballworms. If you're not a fan of SpongeBob, you won't get that reference.
Leading off for the Bulls, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah.
First pitch,
0-1.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's the downside to Schwarber. He just doesn't have great fielding. He's not great reaction. He doesn't have a lot of speed. So any balls hit like that, forget it. Might as well just be a double. Man, this guy is just hitting everything on me. I hope I can have the same type of hitting as he is, or at least close.
Ball that low.
You know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, obviously, I'm excited for Road to the Show and, you know, Diamond Dynasty. So I wonder what we're going to get with storylines this year. I certainly hope it's some good ones. But storylines have always been like a personal favorite of mine. Whether it was the Jeter story, because that was fun to play as a single player, or as the Negroes League, where you're actually learning about some of the top players in the Negroes League. Because let's keep in mind that the Negroes League disbanded. What was it? In the 1950s. So obviously, I was not alive to see that, and none of these guys, other than Willie Mays and Jackie Robinson, am I familiar. So it's great that I'm actually getting an education and learning more about an aspect of baseball that, quite frankly, I didn't have a lot of knowledge about. I guess really the only mode that I'm not really all that amped for is franchise. But in my eyes, why would I do franchise when I could do and I could do March to October and pretty much do the same thing. You know? That's why I was grinding March to October with all the different teams. What was it, last month? Because it was like, I could just do that. I'd rather do that. March to October is a heck of a lot more fun than franchise mode is. Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta do something real quick here while my opponent is paused. Check in. Awesome. Oh, okay. I didn't want the window, and now I got no XP with anyone but the pitcher. Yeah, Christian Scott. That's all I got XP with, and I didn't want that. Oh, Jose Reyes is going to be at that brewery that I go to today. Oh, well. I don't have time to go see him. Did not have time. It's a shame. Dean! How you doing, Dean? Long time no see. Cubs fan. Well, by that name, I feel like he's actually a Cardinals fan.
Leading off for the line, the first baseman,
Yo, Dean, you ready for MLB The Show 25? Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Are you ready for MLB The Show 25? I have a feeling this year is going to be a lot of fun. Ah. What are you most looking forward to? Diamond Dynasty? Road to the Show?
Ball, that's inside.
Or just another year of baseball?
Hey.
Nice, DeGrom.
batting fourth, the designated hitter, Noah Syndergaard.
Ball, that's inside.
We were actually, I was just talking about it with Gamer here about the new modes, you know, Diamond Dynasty, and no sense I had a
That's a ball.
use lately. I hear you, man.
No strike.
I hear you. It was frustrating.
Nope, that's a ball four. Take the base.
I think that was really the only way they could keep it fresh. But
Now pitching, Aaron.
if you're telling me that that's your solution, well, no wonder why a lot of people were pissed.
0-1.
But that means God squads are going to be back. You're not going to have to worry about that.
1-0.
Also, the the inning programs. That's right. Yeah.
That's ball two. 2 balls, no strike.
Still, to me, the best inning program that I've ever seen was the one where they had Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Piazza, and Jackie Robinson in it. That was like MLB The Show 19. That, to me, was the best. That was the best one that I've ever seen. Oh, God. Hold on. I still remember getting.
Ball one, no strike.
I still remember pulling Mike Trout in that game, and I pulled him like twice. And we're not talking like end of the year kind of stuff. This was May, I want to say. May I did this, and I got Trout like twice. 19 and 20 were your favorites. 19 I'd agree with. 20 I thought stunk. Mainly because of the content. The content, there was just no content, and you really can't blame them. You can't blame them for that because of the COVID pandemic and everything, so they couldn't really do everything they wanted to. But still, it just... there were times where I didn't even want to play the game. So, honestly, I think 23 was my personal favorite.
Nope, that's inside.
I mean, you had like 99s in 23 with the World Baseball Classic right at the start of the year. You really couldn't get much better than that.
1-0.
I don't know why people complained about that. I thought that was the best. Yeah, honestly, it felt like this year was a big step backwards from 23. But hopefully they fix it so that 25 is awesome. And so far it seems like that's what they're doing. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
0-1's the count.
If not for, I'll be honest, if not for the fact that I was streaming,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I probably wouldn't have played. I probably would have waited on MLB The Show 24. In fact, I probably would have waited until September to actually get it. If it wasn't for the fact that I was streaming. Ah, darn it! I thought that was gonna be out of here, or not out of here, but it was gonna be a base hit. At least. Guess not. It just, I don't know. This year was just not good in general. I think it was the fact the sets definitely made things hard, made things bad. Like, I don't mind low 70 or high 80 overall players at the start of the year, because obviously you have to build your team up, and that's the way it should be. But if you're telling me that after 12 weeks, after 3 months of grinding, that I'm going to have to do the same thing all over again, I find that very frustrating. Because it was like, what was the point of me grinding grinding season 1 or series 1 or set 1 if set 2 was going to be more of the same. I mean, at least they fixed it for season 3, where they were like, okay, now we'll give you the mid-90s players. So at least they fixed it there. But still, there really wasn't any reason to play season or series 1 and 2. Other than if you just wanted to do it for content. Exactly. So they're getting rid of that, and we're not gonna have any restrictions on our lineups. You know, I mean, how much better would MLB The Show 23 have been if we didn't have all those restrictions? Like, if we still had the ability to use our World Baseball Classic players in Season 2. I mean, we could have. The Season 1 cards were eligible for Season 2, but still. I will say MLB is miles better than any other sports game. I haven't been down on this game since that squad over here. Exactly. I've been saying the same thing. If you want a game where you don't have to spend more money on top of what you paid to be able to get this game, to build a God Squad, this is the game for you. That's what I've been saying ever since I've been streaming MLB The Show. This is the game where you don't have to spend money in order to get better or in order to get the best cards.
Now batting, right fielder.
You are absolutely right, Dean. Madden, if you want some of the best cards, you're going to have to spend more points. And you're on a timetable as well, so if you want those cards, you better get them quickly. I mean, it's just like... And same thing with FIFA and NHL, and even NBA 2K. You want the best cards, you're going to have to pay for them. Now, some people are fine with that, which is fine. If you're okay with that, I'm not one to tell you... I'm not one to tell you that you can't do that. I'm just saying that seems like a waste of money to me. Because you're really not getting much value out of it. Because all these cards that you're using, that you end up paying for and everything, guess what? They're all going to be useless by the time the next season rolls. That's the way it is for MLB, or I'm sorry, not for MLB, for Madden, for NBA 2K.
That's ball 3.
Stanek, would you like to throw something as throw a strike? Ever again, it's just a waste. It's a video game. But exactly. I will never do that either. I totally agree. Again, I'm not. That's not to criticize anyone who has done that. It's their money. They can feel free to do whatever they like with it. I'm not here to tell them that they're wrong for doing it. I'm just saying it seems like a waste to me. And I think MLB The Show does a great job of making it so that everybody can have access to the best cards, even if whether they spend money or not, whether they're good online or not. I mean, I'm not good online. That's evidenced by this game. Okay, I'm down 7-0 right. In no means am I one of the top online players. Besides, it's $100 for 150,000 stubs. In a couple days, I have 1.6 million just from opening packs and pulling 99 Ashley 4 times. Who goes for? Exactly. I mean, maybe at the beginning of the year, people spend a little extra money to get studs because they want to get Shohei Ohtani or Mike Trout or Aaron Judge or Ronald Acuna Jr. I get that. I get wanting to do that, but again, that just seems like a waste in my eyes. Plus, packs, like you said, you could get 150,000 stubs in just a couple days.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jacob DeGrom.
You're on Hall of Fame right now. It's tough. Yeah. Oh, wait till you see GOAT mode. Wait till you see GOAT mode. That's the new mode that they just added. So good luck with that. I mean, I'm not even going to attempt to do that because that's just like, in my eyes, that's suicide. I mean, I'm just not good. Just went up with a 2-0, up 2-0 with a Mookie home run. Nice.
Ball in.
You're still using the Player of the Month, Mookie? Ah, that's great. Hey, whatever works for you, man. A lot of people say, oh, it's all about the swing. I mean, for me, it's all about the quirks. Okay, it is such a common theme in my streams, Dean, that the chipper card is like a double-edged sword to me. Because for one thing, oh, okay. All right, I'll hold on 1 second. I'll hold that thought for 1 second. Let me know when you're back. Oh, I didn't do the, oh, darn it. Okay, so Pete Alonso, he's very close. He's going to get Superfractored, no doubt. Mark Vientos, he's at 6,500 now. Woohoo. That's all I have to say is woohoo. Oh, wait, what was that just popped up? Ooh, wow. Mm. Well, I can't waste time. Can't waste time here. I need to get Pete Alonso Superfractored. I only have less than an hour, so I gotta get going. And I'm gonna break up this lefty thing that I've got going on here. Okay. So that chipper card that you were just talking about. What up, Dodger? How are you? That chipper card is like a double-edged sword for me because when it goes in, and I can't hit with it, but it comes out, and everyone just hits better with it against me. So it's like it's so freaking frustrating. I can't hit with Chipper Jones, and yet everyone else can, and I can't do anything to stop it. You also love 99 Jose. Is it the finest version? You're watching the Padres versus Dodgers right now? Yeah, spring training. Gotta love it. It's me and the 99 Trout. I hear that. 99 Trout is definitely the hardest one for me as well. Can't hit with that card. Hopefully the Mets can do something this year. Something needs to be done. I mean, I really do feel good about the Mets this year. I mean, having Juan Soto in the lineup, and this is pretty much the same lineup as it was last year. I mean, I really do feel like Juan Soto is going to be that needle mover for the Mets. He needs to be. I mean, if he's not, then we're spending $51 million on a player who's not a needle. But from what I saw in the game yesterday, where he hit that home run in the first at bat, that gives me a lot of confidence that he can be something this year. You're going off in your ranked game, nice. Mookie going off, up 4-0 in the second. I'm surprised your opponent hasn't quit. Hey, go for the mercy rule. Go for it. Might not get you a lot of XP, but if you can handle your opponent easily, then go for the mercy rule. Yep. Nice, Noah. It's like in the events, like I'm doing right now. I'm going off on my opponent. I just had 2 home runs. Maybe you see Pedro very well. There are some pitchers that people see very well. Like, I like a lot of the guys that don't throw a lot of heat. For some reason, I can pick up breaking pitches a lot better than fastballs.
Ball 2.
So those guys that don't throw for a lot of velocity, those are my type of pitchers that I love facing. Dang, Schwarber. So I have a bunch of lefties coming up, and your solution is bringing another right. Interesting choice. You pick up fastballs well, but bad with sinkers. Hey, man. Did you see Ellie's 2 home runs? I did not. But yeah, that is a good sign. If Ellie, if Ellie can be even better than what he already is, I mean, Ellie De La Cruz really does have the potential to be a top player, a top shortstop. Oh, wow. I thought that was getting out. I don't know why I hesitated to just send the runners. Like,
Leading off for San Francisco, the second baseman, Ellie.
it was 2 outs anyway, so... Strike 3. Sit down.
He's out.
Gets down the strikeouts and gets him in. He'll be a problem. Exactly. Exactly. But that comes with time. That comes with experience.
0-1.
Ellie will get better.
0-2.
You know, the only thing he can do that can really set him back is not improve. We know he has the speed to be able to run the base paths. We know that, and we know he has the power to hit for extra base hits, even home runs. It's a rare combination of a guy who's got speed and power. Not too many guys in the league this year that can do that.
Oh, that looks good. Three balls, 1 strike. Hey! Full count.
I mean, a lot of guys have a lot of potential to be good this year. I think it's going to be interesting to see what Vladimir Guerrero Jr. does. For sure. I mean, this is his contract year. So if he wants to prove to the Mets or to the Red Sox or to whoever that he deserves to have a big contract, then this is the year to prove it. You know, does that mean he has to go out and win MVP? No. But does it mean that there's going to be a little more pressure on him? Absolutely. So we'll have to see how he does. I mean, you know, he could be like Pete Alonso, like last offseason, where Pete Alonso, or this past offseason, where he just took a short-term deal that gave him the money that he wanted and is taking a chance that, hey, this year will be a bounce-back year for him. He could do that if he doesn't have that great of a year this year. I'm not saying Vladimir Guerrero Jr. won't, but that certainly is an option.
Ball.
Bueller? For sure. Take a short-term deal with a lot more money to prove yourself. Nothing wrong with that. But I mean, you can understand some players wanting a long-term solution while also getting a lot of money out of it. I mean, look at Juan Soto's contract. Going to be paid over $50 million a year for at least 5 years, potentially 15 if he decides not to opt out. But Juan Soto is in my eyes, a special case. You love the contract you gave Tommy Edman. That's the other thing too. Like, these teams need to get better at the Braves have it figured out the best, I believe. They're the ones that are getting guys like Ronald Acuna Jr., Austin Riley, Matt Olson, these team-friendly contracts when they're still under team control. And it's like that's the prime of their years. The Braves are getting them are getting these players in the prime of their careers for so much good value.
Noah Syndergaard.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to warm up a pitcher.
Leading off for the Giants, the catcher,
Crap.
Longball.
They are. They are. They see the talent that they have. I'm surprised they haven't locked down Schwellenbach or Spencer Strider for very long. Of course, pitchers are tough. I'm not saying pitchers are easy, but like those two guys, I could definitely see them getting getting team-friendly contracts. But maybe they don't want that. I don't know. I'm not shocked. Fried had what was probably the best year of his career. I think he finished, top 3 in terms of Cy Young voting? And I'm sure he saw that he wasn't going to get a lot of values out of the Braves. And he went to the Yankees and got a ton more money. They may have gotten better all around. I mean, I feel like their bullpen is still a question mark. And also, like, Bellinger...
Nope, that's ball 4.
I mean, I'm not saying Bellinger doesn't fit hitting in Yankee Stadium well. I think he does. But it's clear that Judge is the main player, and I don't know. Can the young guys continue to improve? Let's not forget, how clutch is this team? How clutch are the Yankees? Because without Juan Soto's home run, do the Yankees get to the World Series? It might have been a little tougher for them. They might have still made it, but it would have been tougher. Because let's not forget, Soto is the one that sent them to the World Series with that home run against the Guardians. My big issue with the Yankees is how clutch are they? Are they going to be able to come through in key games? After all, don't forget, Judge dropped that ball in center field in Game 5 that ultimately gave the Dodgers the win in the World Series. No, I absolutely agree. That's what I think I was trying to say, that without Soto, they don't make it. Although I'm not sure they could. But we'll see. That's my thing. There's a lot of things that we just aren't sure of yet with the Yankees. I still consider them a top team in the American League. I mean, and they did bring in Bellinger, and they did bring in Max Fried. I'm not going to deny that. But Soto is a big loss. Let's be honest, Bellinger is not Soto.
Inside ball.
I just think they're going to bring...
That's ball 2.
Yes, but how good of a job? That's the question. You know, is it good enough that they can get back to the World Series? You know, that's a lot of pressure. Right, I get that, but it's also, is it good enough? That's ultimately my thing. Is it good enough, despite the fact that they lost Soto? Got him.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunner.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's completely weak when I mean, compared to the National League, yeah, the American League is weak. I mean, you look at teams like the Dodgers, that's the cream of the crop. The Atlanta Braves, Philadelphia Phillies, New York Mets. Oh, okay, I'll wait. There's no problem. Got him. Yep, Vientos, DeGrom, Syndergaard, they had a lot of home runs. I just wish I had gotten more XP with Pete Alonso. I achieved goals from the Extreme program. It's like, I've been done with the Extreme program for a long time. Yeah, Pete Alonso got like 3 at-bats, so he got 54. Mark Vientos got 116, so that's good to see. Jacob deGrom got 108. Noah Syndergaard with 90. Schwarber with 90. He's gonna be at tier 4, which is awesome to see. Okay. Now what were we talking about? Yeah, the American League. Yeah, it's definitely weaker than the National League. I'll give you that. When you look at the National League, the Dodgers are the cream of the crop. You got to factor in the Philadelphia Phillies, the Atlanta Braves, the New York Mets. All right, the San Diego Padres. You can't underestimate them, especially if they're not going to move on from Dylan Cease or Michael King. I'd like to say the Central is wide open. I don't know who would be good to 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 win the division if I'm being honest. Like, I think the Brewers still are the cream of the crop in terms of the National League Central, but even then, that's a young team.
The third baseman.
I maybe losing Bellinger, they did add Kyle Tucker, so we'll have to wait and see. And also, can Imanaga continue his dominance? Actually, didn't he fall off towards the end of the year or starting in the summer?
Got him.
Because I didn't really hear much about Imanaga after the start of the season. Start of the season, everyone was raving over him, and then all of a sudden, summer comes around, and it's like no one is even talking about him at all. Yeah, I also say don't sleep on the Reds, because you never know what you're getting with Elly De La Cruz. You never know. I mean, to me, the most competitive division is going to be the National League East, because I think all the top 3 teams Braves, Mets, and Phillies, they all have the potential to win. I believe all three are it's gonna be much like last year, where all three make the playoffs. So even though one of them will only win the division, I believe all three will still make it. All three have the talent to be able to make it. But the other thing we're not factoring in, Dean, is the potential for injuries. You know, someone could go down with a big injury, and that could really hurt one of those teams. I don't say that with the hopes of it happening. I say it while knocking on wood, because I don't want that to happen. Strike 3, sit down. But in terms of the NL Central, it'll be a competitive division. You just got back from spending 2 hours. Whoa. Hey, good for you, man, for making time for your girl. Good, man. We're just talking about, like, the NL Central and who has the best shot of winning it. I mean, my money is still on the Brewers. I think the Brewers are the cream. They're pretty much the top team in the NL Central. The Cubs may pose a challenge for them. I'm also saying don't sleep on the Cincinnati Reds either. We haven't even talked about, you know, what does a full season on the Pittsburgh Pirates look for Paul Skeens? And what can the Cardinals do? The Cardinals certainly have a lot of potential. So you think the Cubs are overrated then? If you're putting them fourth? That's a pretty big prediction. Or a pretty bold prediction, I should say.
All ones the count. I got a ball, 1 strike.
You have a feeling Tucker being traded at the deadline? I don't think so. I mean, I just don't see Tucker with that kind of a contract. I don't see Tucker being traded. At least not midway through the first season. Could shop Justin Steele? Maybe. See, I would definitely see them trading off Steele or who'd they get from the Rays? Was it Isaac Paredes? Oh, speak of the devil, Chipper Jones gets a base hit on me. Yeah, I could definitely see them. I don't know about Presley. I mean, I don't think he's been as good as he's been in years past. But I think we're all in agreement that the Cardinals are not going to be really contending this year. No, I'm surprised that the Mets haven't even done that. Like, the Mets could use some bullpen help. David Robertson is very familiar with the Mets. But maybe Robertson doesn't want to back up Edwin Diaz, which is understandable. But maybe that's a concern for other teams. Like, oh wow, this reliever, now in his 40s, is he going to be able to He backed up Leclerc and Yates last year. I didn't say that he enjoyed that. I don't know. You have to, gamer. We're still early on in spring training. Okay, we haven't even gotten through the first couple of games. We've only gotten through the first couple of games, so injuries can still happen. Relievers can fall off. I mean, here's the thing about relievers: they're a dime a dozen. You know, one relief pitcher doesn't cut it. You throw them off and you sign another one. Andrew Chafin? I mean, he still could be, maybe, but I feel like he's kind of fallen off. I mean, the Mets could certainly use a lefty. A second lefty behind Aaron Bummer.
Ball.
He signed. Aaron Bummer signed with the Mets this offseason. I'm pretty sure it was him. They got a lefty from the Atlanta Braves.
Ball inside.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I have it mixed up, but I thought it was Bummer. All right. Well, GG's to my opponent. When did Aaron Bummer sign with the Mets?
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team.
So, do you think that Profar goes back to the Padres at the deadline? The Braves sending Profar back to the Padres, unless they feel like he's overrated, which I don't know about that. Oh, maybe it wasn't Aaron Bummer. Who was it then that the Mets picked up from? There was someone. Let's see. Mets sign lefty. AJ Minter. That's who I was thinking of. That's why I got confused. I was confusing Bummer for Minter. My mistake. Yeah, Minter. There we go. Pete Alonso is now Superfractored. So now the good thing is I can move Carlos Delgado to first base and put someone else at DH. Let's see, who can I put there? I'm not putting Pete Alonso there. I want to give someone else a shot, you know? And I'm not putting Lindor there either. And not David Wright. Dom Smith, maybe? Dom Smith. You know what? Let's move Let's move Brandon Nimmo to DH, and then we'll get another lefty. It's gonna be Dom Smith. Let's see. Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna end my run in the event here, mainly because I don't need any wins, and also I'd like to replace Pete Alonso. No point in having him on the roster or leading off if he's already the let's see. If he's already Superfractored, there's really no reason. Freddie Freeman, he's at 1448. And then, oh, I love Frank Thomas. Wait, what about Lance? No. No, not Lance Lynn. Let's just do Frank Thomas. Let's just do Thomas. Actually, it would be good because then maybe I can break up somewhere along the lines. Maybe up. Nope, I can't. Go test dead zones on my. What are dead zones? That is so funny that I would put Frank Thomas at the bottom of the lineup. Out. All right. Now Mark Vientos. It's all on Mark. Go test dead zones on my games. What the heck is GameSir G7 SE? What is that? Is that like a new gaming device, like on a phone or whatever? Like or like a phone or like the Nintendo Switch? Gamer, is this you? Actually, I don't think it's you because you would have. Oh no! You know what? I think this is you. All right, I'll tell you what. If you, am I pitching to you normally, or are there players you're trying to work on for, Parallel XP? Up to you, man. You know I'm only interested in the Parallel XP, and the only ones that I care about are the top 3 in my batting lineup. So you can have the win. I don't care for the win. But you need to let me know, like, what players you're working on. Yeah, this is definitely you. At least I know you don't have to. I don't have to worry about Prince Fielder. He's already Superfractored. Man, they're gonna have to give Corbin Carroll better arm accuracy. Seriously, I'm not going to be able to throw out runners with the accuracy that Corbin Carroll has. Get out of here.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 5, Matt Holliday.
Let that be a message to the spammers out there. You're not welcome in my stream.
Out. Got him.
Leading off for Long Island, the third baseman.
Yeah, with Alek Manoah, this is definitely you, gamer.
0-1.
Prince Fielder, Alek Manoah. You got the Toronto Blue Jays jerseys. This is definitely you. Sandy Alcantara? Which Sandy are you talking about?
Nope.
Yeah, look, Sandy Alcantara is actually a very solid pitcher. All right? I watched him pitch against the Mets in 2022, and let me tell you something, I've never been more impressed, because he actually, I forget what it was, I think he only gave up like 2 or 3 hits to the Mets. Paul Skeens is pitching tomorrow.
Batting fourth,
Are they going to show that, or or not? Nice. Oh, I just missed the home run. Uh-oh.
He's safe.
batting fifth,
On NBC Sports Plus. Okay.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Oh, excuse me.
leading off for Jupiter, the first baseman, Carlos Pena, now pitching. Rob Dennis.
Well, that should be fun to watch Skeens. You know, I'm going to 2 games this year, or I plan on going to 2 games this year, where involving the Pittsburgh Pirates, and
0-1.
I'm actually hoping that one of those games, if not both of them, is going to feature Paul Skeens. I don't know for sure, but that is certainly my hope, is that he's going to be pitching one, if not both of those games. But, you know, I don't know what's going to happen
The catcher,
in terms of how they do the rotation, what kind of games are coming into effect. What's up, SBB Cision? I hope I'm saying SBBC. BC.
Nope.
Sorry. Do you mind if I just call you SVB? Zach? Okay. Then if you prefer Zach, I'll call you Zach. How you doing, Zach? Welcome into the stream. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
I take it that you're a fan of MLB The Show 24? Or you're a fan of the MLB The Show
the
franchise?
center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Oh, God. Doing good, even though baseball is starting soon in another yearly disappointment is coming. Oh, what? Why? Who's your team? Ha! You and Gamer actually have something in common. You're both Blue Jays fans. But hey, maybe Vladimir Guerrero Jr. can give you guys one more good year before heading off into free agency.
Griffey Jr. Now pitching, Joe Kelly.
You never know. I really do think Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to have a chip on his shoulder this year. He's got to prove that he's deserving of a good contract in the offseason. No, I get that, but you might as well get good value out of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And maybe he'll play so well that you guys could still be in the playoff hunt.
0-1's the count.
It's a long season. It's a long season, Zach. A very long season, okay? They make the right kind of moves at the trade deadline. Who knows? The Blue Jays may be in it.
Batting it, the second baseman.
I think just a lot of these owners are just scared to spend a lot of money.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Well, look at it this way, Zach. The Blue Jays will still have an opportunity to be able to the Blue Jays will still have an opportunity to negotiate a deal with Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball that now.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Gamer. That's really all I'm interested in. It's Parallel XP. I don't care for the win either. I've got my 15 wins, so wins are not a big deal to me. I just want XP.
0-1.
Bo Bichette, yeah, I could definitely see him. I could definitely see Bo leaving. But the Mets aren't going to pick him up. They already have Lindor there. There's no reason for them to pick up Bo Bichette. Thanks, Gamer. If anything, Vientos is the one that I'm really focused on. His head hasn't been in Toronto since at least 2022, 2023. Maybe that's his problem. The fact that he doesn't have his head in the game with the team that he's on. Maybe that's his problem. Fine with a player leaving if they don't want to play there anymore. Yeah, absolutely. You could trade him for prospects, still get something out of him. Absolutely. That's exactly the way to look at it. Can't be afraid to deal players at the trade deadline that can get you good value if you feel like you're not going to be able to compete. The Yankees are going to be tough, as will the Baltimore Orioles. And who knows how the Red Sox are going to be with Alex Bregman. I think the Blue Jays are the fourth best team. I don't see the Rays I don't see the Rays being better than the Blue Jays for sure. Ugh. Ooh, I wonder what's going on with the NASCAR race. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, they're only 7-6. Still got plenty of time. You guys have it's the Mets for sure. I mean, that was a shock that we even got Juan Soto. And the funny thing is, we weren't the lead team up until like the 11th hour. So yeah, we certainly had a big off season. We pretty much brought back all the guys that we had on last year's team, plus Juan Soto. Not letting you pinch hit. Oh, pinch hit. You're going to spring training next week? Nice, Dodger. Hope Soto went. They were always in the final three. Yeah, exactly. Santander. If anything, the Mets, you guys stole Santander from the Mets. Like, I know that the Mets really wanted Santander as like as that power bat alternative to Pete Alonso, but when you guys picked him up, we had no choice but to go back to Pete Alonso. So, there you go. You finally figured it out, gamer. Uh-oh. For sure. I actually forgot about finish by the best areas. Fielding is below average, though. That can always be worked on. Even Soto said that he wanted to work on that. You had to switch controllers? Gotcha. Maybe your controller was bad. They do. And listen, this is, like I said, this is the same team as it was last year, plus Juan Soto. I mean, only teams that I think that don't like it are going to be the Dodgers, the Braves, the Phillies, and any other team that's got to go up against the Mets. I'm sure the Yankees don't like it. The Yankees. For sure. I love this squad that the Mets have assembled. Now, it's just a matter of can they put it together. I'm sorry. I don't think we're trading away Lindor. Not after the year he had with the Mets. You're not going to get much better than second in MVP voting to Shohei Ohtani. You're not going to get much better. That's the unfortunate thing. If Shohei Ohtani wasn't in the National League, Lindor would have won MVP.
That's a ball.
That's scary to think. But now, unfortunately, they're going to have to deal with Ohtani being in the National League from here on out. I was about to bring that Bo has a sick flow, but he cut it, so he doesn't want that anymore. Sorry. Lindor's not going anywhere. I don't think. Believe me, I understand the desire for Lindor, but he's not going anywhere on this. I'm not the GM of the Mets, but I think as a fan, I can safely say that Lindor's not going anywhere. At least I certainly hope not. Truly sad to see Boba Fett fade away like that.
Griffey Jr.
Yeah, you only get so much, you know?
0-1.
You can only play so well for so long, and then...
0-2 is the count.
But hey, this is his contract year, so... Bo has a lot
One
to
ball, two
prove.
strikes, the count.
If he wants a decent contract, then he's going to have to prove that he earned it, or he deserves it.
Now the first baseman.
Yeah, thank you, gamer. It's Vientos that I'm worried about. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Thanks, gamer. I hope you got a lot of XP out of that. But like I said, I didn't need the win. Having Vientos get that home run, that's all I needed. So thank you, gamer. Oh, unfortunately. Oh, jeez. Ooh, Schwarber got up to tier 4. I mean, I knew he was going to do that, but I didn't think it would be... I kind of forgot that it would be so soon. So let's take a look. Vientos got 152 XP. Thank you, gamer. Appreciate that. Cupid? What is that? Let's see. DeGrom got 54. He's close to being tier 4. Noah Syndergaard got 44. He's still a ways from tier 2. Schwarber, he got up to tier 4. Frank Thomas got up to tier 3. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's see. I think... Oh, I know what I'll do. First, I'll buy a bulb. Unfortunately, not much. Okay. Ooh, I can pick up Blake Snell or Christian Walker. Let's do Walker. Let's see. Molitar. Give me Castillo. You're now fit. Oh, ugh. Yeah, I hate those kinds of players. I had to go up against him several times in the event. Always annoyed me when I had to do that. All right, let's see what I can get out of these 20 packs. Nothing here, but I did get a gold. Nope. Nope. Yeah, at this point, I don't really care for live series, diamonds, golds. You know, all I'm interested in is their quick sell value. Ooh, let's see who I got here. Aaron Loop. Fix the issue. Your wire wasn't plugged in fully. There you go. I knew you'd figure it out eventually. Too bad I already had that Casey Mizzy card. I wonder when I did pick up that card. Blake Trennen. I'm just opening packs until because I gotta go. I knew this was going to be a short stream, but it's almost 5 o'clock. I got to get ready for work and everything. Tomorrow there won't be any of that pressure. Tomorrow will just be simply, grinding the event for the full 3 hours. So no shortage there. But that's going to do it for me, guys. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Maniacs. I appreciate that. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed the stream. I certainly hope you gave me a follow. Holy S word just won 6 of 5 in 13 innings. Golly, man. What a grind. Sorry I wasn't here. I had to sweat that one out. No worries, Dean. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna hold it against anyone. You were here in spirit. That's all that matters. And the fact that you were in here earlier chatting it up with me, all good. All good. Like I said, I appreciate everyone who came in here, even if it was only for a moment, even if you didn't speak at all. I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and/or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start a stream. We got Pete Alonso Superfractored. That was huge right there. So next up, Mark Vientos. And he's probably going to take a while. But I have a feeling that this week he's going to get Superfractored, at least before the event is over. That's my goal, is to get Mark Vientos Superfractored before the end of the event. So we'll continue this grind tomorrow, Monday, at 3 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you'll tune in then. And if you guys just stick around with me for a little bit longer, I'm actually going to send you guys out on a raid. A buddy of mine he should be streaming right now, so I thought I already did that. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to send you guys out on a raid. What is going on here? Why can I not? Okay, well, I'm not worried about that right now. All right, just let me send out a raid. Please, I have a lot of people in here, or I have a lot more people in here than sticking. Let's see. Uh, let's see. There he is. Although, actually, yeah, I'll send them out. I'm sending you guys over to, uh, I'm sending you guys over to Rez. Rez is is an amazing gamer. He plays MLB The Show. He's actually doing it right now. I'm not. It looks like it looks like he's in a ranked seasons game. Padres versus, or no, what is he doing here? He's doing some kind of Phillies versus Padres Diamond Dynasty thing. I'm not sure. It looks like it. So I'll send you guys over to him. Thank you to everyone being here. I hope you'll tune in tomorrow, Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night and enjoy Rez's stream. See ya.